I remember meeting Ted. It was during the summer. I was doing summer league basketball. It was my sophomore year. I was going into my junior year. And right here at Chandler Hall, he was here taking pictures of us, taking pictures of us doing pickup runs.
Pickup basketball was so powerful in so many ways because these guys were getting out of the house. They were getting out among each other, socializing. They care about each other, so they were checking in on each other. Like they wanted to do it. Nobody had to make them go out there and do that. And the power of pickup basketball in these communities is really more than I think that gets credit for.
Ted is like a father figure and kind of helped fill in that, the gap that was in between, our lives. And so I'll always come in for that. That's how, I first got into pick up the ball and to now transitioning that with pick up the ball and being a leader and helping mentor other guys in that space.
I didn't come because of the group. I started to come because of the person who Ted was, and he gave when he didn't have to. Like, I knew he was a genuine person, but I never really thought this was his group until my brother told me he was the CEO. I was like, oh, for real? And then so I just started coming more and more, and then I built a brotherhood. I think one of the most important things that I learned is to build people up, help others. Even when they think they're down, just help them, just talk to them, have that conversation, be open to talk.
When I first started doing it, I thought it was important to expose these young men to experiences and information and people that they didn't originally have access to. That's still important, but the other thing I realized when I was going up to the courts is that there's a lot of young men who have become older who also want to mentor these young men. They really care about their community, and they want to be able to provide things for the young men coming up. They see problems. Some of these guys in the community recognize that, but they've got families, they've got jobs, they don't have the time. Sometimes they don't have the information, they don't have the resources, they don't have the support or the structure to be able to effectively build into these young men's lives. So what Pick Up the Ball is now becoming, yes, we're mentoring young men, but we're also giving the young men in the community that opportunity to take care of their own community by mentoring the young men coming up after them.
It's a lot of stuff you can learn just from hearing other people's perspective on life and other things that you thought you only thought about. We're not alone out here, and I think this is why I still come to this group.
So of course, I have long hair like some of these other kids that come to our group, or I talk the same lingo as them, or I dress a certain way that they do, and I'm able to let them understand that, hey man, you can be what you want to be. You don't have to be subject to certain things. You don't have to feel peer pressure. You don't have to feel like you're not cool enough. You don't have to feel like you're not smart enough, because I'm not either. I want to be that inspiration for them, or that voice for them, to let them know that, hey, you can.
I think Mr. Ted does this to show us to never quit. No matter what it is, if it's not working, if you think it's not working, even if it's look like it's not working, if you're having downs and ups, never quit. Never give up on your dream.
It's them in the community taking care of their own community. It's not an outside organization coming in and saying, okay, here's the program and here's how we're going to run things. It's allowing them to say, thank you for giving us a platform to be able to do what we've always wanted to do, which is take care of ourselves.
So of course, Ted, by image doesn't look like me, right? But he helped me to find that voice inside of me that sounded similar to what he was saying. So I want to be that voice, that image, whatever that looks like for them, to let them know that they can. It can be, oh, I can go to college, or I can be a good husband, or I can do this, or I can do that. I want to be that I can for them.
When I first started doing this, I met young men who didn't think that they were going to make it past the age of 25. To see them actually planning for their future far beyond that, that's huge.